अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम सलमान शाहिद है और मैं रेहान स्कूल इस्लामाबाद RSIF 8 कैंपस में फ़ाउंडेशन लेवल का स्टूडेंट हूँ। और आज का मेरा टास्क है मैंने सी से माया से द वर्ड वाव के ऊपर बात करनी है कि इस वाव का मतलब क्या है, ये वर्ड किस ज़ुबान से निकला है, इसकी हिस्ट्री क्या है, इसका इमोशनल एक्सपेक्ट क्या है। इस वर्ड की गहराई को जानेंगे हम माया के साथ। तो शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले हम माया के साथ कनेक्ट करते हैं।
Hi, what's up?
हाय माया, हाउ आर यू डूइंग टुडे? आर यू डूइंग फाइन?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How's your day treating you?
Yeah, it's going fine. I'm back today with some another topic with in the word wow. I'm going to ask you step by step question on the word wow, so you can guide me and assist me better step by step on it. So here's my first question is, so what does the word wow mean?
Oh, I love this one. In the simplest sense, it's an exclamation of surprise, wonder, or even disbelief. It's one of those words that does all the heavy lifting based on how you say it. What's your take on it?
Like you're trying to say it's something special. You're trying to say like something heavier.
Exactly. It's a way of acknowledging something that really catches your attention. It's like that mental pause when you're just floored by something. What's the next step in your deep dive?
When do people usually say wow?
Usually, when the unexpected hits, whether it's a breathtaking view, a shocking piece of news, or even just seeing a friend pull off a really impressive trick. It's the go to for those I can't believe my eyes moments.
Like if someone like if someone explaining like he can't believe in his eyes in those eyes, then they can say wow on that purpose, like on that kind of moment. They can say wow, right?
Spot on. It's that instant reaction when reality is just a bit more than you expected. You've got the right idea.
And why is wow used as an expression of surprise?
It's kind of the perfect sound for it. The way it opens wide and then lingers, it mimics that feeling of being breathless or having your jaw drop. It's intuitive reaction, almost like a gasp that turned into a word.
Well, I'm having some another interesting question with you. Like, is it why? Like, how old is the word wow? Like, how old is that?
Let me look into that. It's funny how such a short word can have such a deep history. It actually dates back to the 1500s in Scotland. It was first written down around 1513. Back then, it didn't just mean surprise, it could be used for sorrow or even just general dislike. The version we use today to mean impressing someone didn't really show up until American slang in the 1920s.
Like, you're trying to say the word wow is like older, like it's from 1500, right?
That's right, specifically 1513. It's pretty wild that a word we use so casually today has been around for half a millennium,
Well, is it funny? Like, the word wow is kind of old.
right? It's a bit surreal to think people were saying it way back in the 1500s while the world looked completely different.
Like, who's the first one, like, who started using the word wow?
That's the tricky part. Since it's an exclamation, a sound people just make, there isn't one specific person we can point to and say, there he is, the inventor of wow. It just emerged from the way people spoke in Scotland.
All right. So, my next question is, is wow used in every country?
I think you mean if wow is used in every country.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the most recognized words globally, mostly because of how much English language media travels. But every culture has its own unique sound for that jaw dropping feeling.
Yeah, well, I kind of hear that word in every language. If someone's speaking Arabic, someone's speaking Urdu, English, or some other language, they're using the word wow as a common in their native language. They're using the word wow.
It's definitely become a bit of a global shorthand. It's like this universal signal that transcends translation. When you say it, people just know exactly what you mean, regardless of what their first language is.
And why do short words become popular?
Efficiency mostly. When we're shocked or amazed, we don't have time for a full sentence. We need something that hits instantly. Short words just get out of the way of the emotion.
Yeah, you're definitely
It's like the difference
right. And can
quick
wow,
gasp and a long ex-
yeah, and how do
You were saying?
children learn to say wow?
Usually through imitation. They hear the adults around them reacting to something cool or surprising, and they just mirror that energy. It's one of those first emotional words they pick up because it's so expressive.
All right. Okay, and can wow be used
Sorry,
in
did you say?
formal speaking?
I think you asked if wow can be used in formal speak. Generally, it's a bit too casual for a formal speech or a professional report. It's more of a spontaneous reaction than a planned statement. In a formal setting, people usually go for something like impressive or remarkable to keep things polished.
Yeah. So, and why do people react with surprise?
It's basically our brain's way of alerting us that something doesn't fit the pattern. When we see something totally unexpected, it triggers a survival instinct to pay closer attention. It's like a mental alarm bell going off. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense for me. And how do different cultures express surprise?
It varies a lot. Some cultures might use a specific word while others
Yeah.
rely more on gestures, like a sharp intake of breath or a wide eyed look. In some places, a very loud exclamation is common, while in others, surprise is expressed more subtly. What have you been noticing in your own experiences?
And what do you think about it? Is wow an interjection?
It is. In linguistics, wow is a textbook interjection. It's a word that stands on its own to express an emotion without needing the rest of a sentence to make sense. It's like a little emotional burst.
All right. And can wow sound positive and negative? Both?
Oh, absolute. It really can. Think about it. You can say wow when you see a beautiful sunset, but you can also say it when you see a massive car wreck. It's all in the tone.
You're trying to say like it can be negative and it can be positive on the side of the person,
Exactly.
like on the on the seeing thing.
It's like a mirror for whatever you're feeling in the moment. One wow can be pure joy, and the next can be complete shock or even disappointment. It just depends on the vibe of the situation.
All right. And what do you think about animals? Like, can animals express surprise like humans?
They definitely do, though they don't have words for it. They'll use body language, like a dog's head tilt or a cat's pupils suddenly blowing wide when they see a bug. It's basically a physical wow.
Yeah, you're totally right. And why do humans react emotionally?
It's what makes us human. Emotions are essentially shortcuts for our brain to process information and react quickly. Instead of analyzing a situation logically, we feel something first, like fear, joy, or surprise, because that's how we survive and connect with others.
Trying to say like if emotions makes a human, right? That's why we are human.
Pretty much. It's the core of our experience. Without those emotional reactions, we'd just be biological computers processing data. It's the messiness of feeling things that actually connects us to each other.
All right. And what do you think about social media? Can social media make words more popular?
Oh, big time. It's basically an accelerator. A word can go from a niche inside joke to a global phrase in like 24 hours because of a viral clip. It just compresses the time it takes for language to evolve.
And like, you is wow universal in communication?
In terms of being recognized, yeah. Most people get the gist of it, even if they don't speak English. But strictly speaking, every language has its own version that fits its own cultural rhythm. And
All right. And what do you think about
We
emoji? Like, what emoji matches wow?
The wide-eyed emoji is the obvious choice. It just captures that exact moment of being floored. Maybe the sparkles or the exploding head one if it's a wow that's actually mind-blowing. And which one do you usually send?
And why do you think, like, why do humans love surprises?
I think it's the dopamine hit. Our brains love the rush of something new and unexpected. It keeps life from feeling like a loop and it adds that bit of excitement that makes things feel fresh.
All right, like you're trying to say, humans like that process
Basic
of being, rushed in dopamine in his brain.
Exactly. It's like a natural reward system. When we're surprised by something great, our brain basically gives us a little high and we end up chasing that feeling
Yeah, it totally makes sense for me. Why do people react strongly to amazing things?
because it breaks the ordinary. When we see something that's truly extraordinary, it's not just a visual experience, it's an emotional one. It forces us to step out of our autopilot mode and actually be present in the moment. It's a rare feeling to be genuinely awestruck. So when it happens, we lean into it.
Yeah, perfect. And how has language changed over time?
It's a constant evolution. We've gone from these very formal, structured ways of speaking to something much more fluid and fast. We drop letters, we invent slang, and we find ways to say more with less. It's basically a reflection of how our lives have sped up.
All right. And what scientific discovery is more amazing?
That's a huge question. It's hard to pick just one, but I'm always floored by the stuff we've learned about the deep ocean, like creatures that glow in the dark and live under crushing pressure. It's like another planet right here on Earth. What about you? Any discovery that makes you go, wow?
That's there's so many things in universe and in Earth that then we see that the thing, then we say wow from the deep our hearts. We literally say the real wow from inside, from our inside.
That's a beautiful way to put it. That real gut level wow is where the magic is.
Yeah.
It's that moment of genuine connection with something bigger than ourselves.
And why, how, what do you think about magicians? Magicians, how do magicians make people say wow?
They're basically architects of expectation. They guide your attention one way while the real action is happening somewhere else. It's all about that gap between what you think is happening and what actually happens. That's where the wow lives.
And why do people enjoy magic tricks?
I think we love being fooled. There's something satisfying about the mystery of it. It's a little break from a world where we feel like we have an answer for everything.
Like
It's a
what?
rare chance to, like a kid again, just letting ourselves be completely baffled by something for a few seconds. It's a nice change of pace.
Like you're trying to say when someone is trying to show us a magic trick, like you're trying to say they're making us fool.
Exactly. But it's a kind of trickery we actually enjoy. We walk into it knowing we're being fooled, but we still want to be surprised. It's like we're in on the secret, but we still want to feel the magic.
What do you think about sports? Like, can sports create wow moments? Sports?
Oh, absolutely. It's probably one of the biggest sources of those moments, the game winning shot at the buzzer or a goal from halfway across the field. Those are the kind of things that leave an entire stadium in total silence for a second before everyone just explodes. It's the peak of human skill and luck colliding. Do you follow any sports?
Yeah, I love sports. I love kind of cricket and soccer. I love that sports. Sports makes man healthy and kind of busy in good things.
It really does. It keeps the mind sharp and the body moving. Plus, the
Yeah.
community aspect is huge. Do you play, or are you more of a fan from the sidelines?
And what do you think about idea? Can a good idea create excitement?
Without a doubt. A great idea is basically just a mental spark. When something clicks and you realize there's a better way to do something or a totally new way to see the world, it's like a light bulb going off. It's like that initial rush is a total wow moment for the brain.
All right. And why do you humans enjoy discovering new things?
I think it's baked into our DNA. We're naturally wired to explore and figure things out. It's that same drive that got us to cross oceans and eventually put people on the moon. There's just this deep satisfaction in solving a puzzle or seeing something for the first time that feels like a reward.
All right. Like it's in our DNA. Like from ancient, we love these things to do, discover things that we tryna discover new things in our in our history, in our present. Like it's more than fun, right?
Exactly. It's almost a necessity. It's how we grow, how we adapt, and how we keep moving forward.
And what do you think about artificial
If we
intelligence? Can artificial intelligence create wow moments?
every single day. It's that feeling when you ask a question and get an answer that feels genuinely intuitive. Or when AI creates a piece of art that looks like it has a soul. It's the wow of seeing something we built actually start to think and create alongside us. Do you think it's more exciting or a little scary?
Yeah, it's kind of exciting and kind of little scary for human beings. Like AI has the most powerful IQ rather than humans. They can easily answer that question without hesitating or without thinking about it. But yeah, it's kind of scary for me.
I totally get that. It's a lot to process when you realize how fast it's moving.
Yeah.
But I like to think of it as a tool that helps humans do more, not something that replaces the heart or the gut feeling we were just talking about.
And what do you think about like how do surprises strengthen friendship?
It adds an element of thoughtfulness. It shows that you were thinking about someone even when they weren't around. That kind of effort creates a bond because it makes the other person feel seen and valued. Plus, it gives you a shared memory to laugh about or talk about later.
And what do you think about humans? Like, why do you humans enjoy emotional experiences?
Because it's how we feel alive. If we just moved through the day logically, life would be a flat line. The peaks and valleys, the joy, the grief, the absolute shock of a wow moment, that's what gives the whole thing color and meaning. It's the only way we can actually relate to another person on a deep level.
Like, what do you think about the word importance? Like, can one word tell a full emotion?
I don't think it can. A single word is like a snapshot, but emotion is more like a movie. You can say heartbroken or ecstatic, but those words are just labels. The real emotion is in the tone, the silence between the words, and the look in someone's eyes. Words are a great start, but they usually only scratch the surface of what we're actually feeling.
Okay, all right.
You've really taken this deep,
And do you think
you've really
language
put
will keep changing?
without doubt. It's never static. As long as people are talking and finding new ways to express themselves, language will keep shifting. We'll probably invent words today that'll sound totally archaic to people 100 years from now.
Yeah, you're totally right. We're adding the new words in our language day by day, and kind of new different meanings with that, and different sounds. Like it's like a totally new word for from the older people. What do you think about it?
It's like a living thing. I find it fascinating. It's like watching a giant global conversation that never ends. The way a word can start in one small town and end up being used by millions of people is just wild. It's a reflection of how we're all connected, even when we don't realize it.
Yeah, you're totally right. I totally agree with you. So that's all the question from my side today. I totally agreed with you. Like you totally, surprised me with that answers, and you totally guide me, and you totally, you find me good answers with that the word question. And I just asked you about the word wow. Thank you so much for guiding me and increasing my knowledge today. We will meet again, Maya. All right.
It was my absolute pleasure. I loved how you pushed this from a simple definition into a whole conversation about what makes us human. You got a great way of looking at the world. I'll be here whenever you're ready for the next deep dive. Take care.
All right. तो ये था हमारा आज का टॉपिक। व्यूअर्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको कुछ ना कुछ तो नया सीखने को ज़रूर मिला होगा और मस्बत। मिलते हैं किसी नई वीडियो में किसी नए टॉपिक के साथ। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।